Today we're back with the crew too, after such a long time, and you join us here at our apartments. It's so lovely outside with the seaside, and here is our Audi TT. But what we're going to do is a racing discipline, so that we can get all these races done. We see a special event there, San Francisco Nights Called Streets Race, but we're going to do the main bits first. What do? Do we do street racing, freestyle, off-road, or pro racing? I would like to unlock the touring cars, so I think I'm going to do pro racing, but I'm going to do some of the other events as well, including this street race here. You join us here in the Audi TT, going to do a street race. I'll listen to that sound. Let's go. Let's head off to the starting grid. It's not too far now. You only have 13 seconds to get there, but it's right there. Easy peasy. Here is our first race. And what a way to start it. Because it's a street race. Oh yes. Which button is NOS again? A is NOS. Oh, this is... You press on the right on the D-pad to change camera. Trying to find a way to turn the radio off. Wow, this is first person view. So cool. Well, this Audi TT is nice and stable because it's all wheel drive. Oh dear, I've just crashed. Crashed into a building. So I'm going to have a lot of catching up to do. So hopefully with all this NOS, I don't have to do that much catching up. I've hit the back of the Mustang. Make a huge jump. There we go. Oh, the Crew 2 was one of my favourite racing games from 2018, and I still play it today because it's still updated, there's still new content that comes out of it, it's still very fun to play as well. So I have not lost my love for this. Whoa, there was a bit of oversteer there. We're in 4th place. We're going to be in 1st. We're getting very close to getting back in the lead. This is like a circuits race, but they're doing it via percentage rather than lap. So this is very interesting indeed. I don't know what left D-pad does. No, I had a collision with the Camaro. You join us back at 88% completion. And as you can see, we restarted the race. We're very far ahead in the lead. And as you can hear, we've turned off the radio to avoid copyright. And because the music isn't that inspiring in the game, so we've turned it down. And we have taken the win. There we go. We've got our reward for pure driving. We get some more followers and cash. Where are the upgrades? There we are. We get to put in some new suspension and tyres.
Which means there's a live reward nearby that you can track down and collect. The closer you are, the faster the beeps. See if you can find it.
Not going to worry about stats right now because what I want to do is put some upgrades in this thing. So you join us at the main menu. Let's go into vehicles. Get new performance parts for our TT RS. So you get to put in suspension. Let's put that bad boy on. And tyres, because this improves the handling to make it less slidey. It was always a bit slidey, but it's more stable than like the Mustang because it's all-wheel drive.
You can open the map and see if there are any activities available anywhere. Not that just pounding around isn't fun.
Okay, so we're going to get started with the powerboat races now. And what we're going to start with this one over here. Uber damn, powerboat events have got to be some of my favourite in this game. Oh, just look at this lovely powerboat. We're at 99 and we require 90. We required 80 for the street race, but we were at 113, so above for that as well. We're above for this because we're at 99 in the powerboat.
Are you sure about this?
And I'm not the one who usually says you're worrying too much, but here we are. It's all set. Between this and the racing
Wow,
race,
I'm loving the
we're showing off
cinematics.
the new venues.
So we're hoping the big jump means big numbers?
That's the idea. It's a big chance we're taking trying a location like this, but we've got to do it. One thing will never change, though. Old-fashioned driving will always win. 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Here it is, we are go in the powerboats race. Just like with the circuits race, we need to finish in the top 3. Going to hold L down because that gives us extra speed. Could make it over these jumps. No, that boat's got in, almost got in my way, but thankfully he did not. Now the powerboats races, like I said, have got to be some of my favourite on this game because they're fun, and I don't know of any other racing game where you do powerboats racing, so that's one of the things I find very interesting about the Crew 2, is that you get to race boats, cars and planes, because it's the only one I know that offers all 3, because the rest just don't really. Are we going to take the lead? We're going to take the lead. Almost. We're just under halfway, so it's still possible to get past this Jaguar Vector boat, and we have. We're leading. Just one more big jump. Whoa. It's like going down Niagara Falls. Now the waves are getting really aggressive here. Just need to keep our focus. Make sure we win. Or at least finish second or third. Second and third don't really matter because all they say is finish in the top 3. I think that is the case with every event on the Crew 2. Just 2 more jumps, though one was on the side. Okay, we're almost done. The finish line is in our sights. No, that other powerboat's caught up with me. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, we're still in the lead. We almost lost first place there, but we have taken first place. We've reached the top 3. And what upgrades are you going to give us? Yes, we get 1,800 more fans and some more cash. Oh dear, we've missed the upgrades. We have to turn back. Just came too fast.
No risk, no reward. I guess that's
Another cutscene.
You've got to evolve to stay relevant. If that means trying new venues, from downtown to 10 miles east of the middle of nowhere, then maybe that's what we got to do. But I know it's a gamble. It won't do us any good to win new fans if we lose the old ones. Finding a balance. That's the tricky part.
Okay, so we have to go back to get the loot, which is just new performance upgrades. There we go. Got a new personal highlights. Water speed.
Sweet. Up till now we've only gotten green loot, but other colored loot has even cooler stuff.
Wow, can't wait for that. So, let's go and upgrade our boat, shall we? Could put in a new motor core. And we can also put in a new throttle. There we go, now we've upgraded our performance to 102. Join us at the next powerboats race. This is the East River Strait. Hopefully we don't get that big jump down the lagoon like we did last time, because that was scary and I almost lost the lead there. Wow, is this one being held at night or something?
3,
Yes, it's being held at night.
1.
That's why we had that cutscene. Off we go. Now let's reach the top 3, which means using NOS and holding the left stick down. How interesting is this? You even get to do boat races during the night, even if the view is poorer, because there's less visibility. And whoa, did you see that?
Massive arena. Gonna have to start the race again.
No. How are we out of arena again? They just clearly can't see and keep crashing into each other aggressively. But nonetheless, we're going to be in the lead pretty soon. The waves are mental, and so are the opponents. Come on, boat. Come on, boat. Let's make this checkpoint. We can't afford to miss a checkpoint. Otherwise we'll have to go back on ourselves and lose a lot of time and a lot of positions. You join us at the halfway point, and we are far ahead of everyone else. We are comfortably in the lead, and we are definitely going to win this. Even further ahead from second place than the last one. Is this a jump? Yes, this is a jump. It's quite foggy, so it was tricky for me to see whether it was a real jump or if it was not a real one. Wow, we've gone past the jump we could have made. But at least we get extra time by staying on the water. Wow, another jump. Let's make it. Yes, we've made it. Wow, these jumps look a bit like tricks, where we can perform some tricks, but they're actual jumps. So there's nothing to worry about here, because we're gonna win. 85% done, miles ahead of second place. The finish is almost upon us. Wow, these powerboat races are so fun, but when there's collisions they're not so fun, even if they are fun to watch. It means you're losing a lot of time and you're gonna lose, but that's not what's happening today. We have won! And now this is when the waves get really aggressive. At the end of the race, well, getting more followers and cash. We're very close from being promoted from a rookie to becoming popular. Where's my upgrades? Where's my loot? Oh, it's been sent to the mailbox. Sailor daily challenge completed. Navigating, we're only timed. What just happened? How come we're back in the daylight? So, we've completed the Pro Racing 3%. We're still not close enough to unlocking the touring cars. Oh, we've got some new offers. So as you can see, I think we require popular level for the touring cars. So what we've decided to do is some aerobatics.
Just how good a pilot Sophia is. She set a ton of records, and this is one of them. Maybe not the biggest, but it's still a mark she's set, and something for you to aim for.
Wow, we've got 103 and we're required 50. So this is going to be a good one. 3, 2, 1. Here is our first aerobatics in our first plane. Did it in our first boat. We need low altitude. This would be a good idea to do it on the lake here. There we go. Now air drift. Here we go. Air drift. Oh yes, this is fun. All the moves you do in the aerobatics are so fun. Crew 2 just gets better and better. Here we go, we've looped. Done the checklists.
Now, strut your stuff. Between
Okay.
lists, you'll get some time to freestyle. Really
It's time
show
for
what
us
you
to
can
go
do.
and freestyle.
Mastering both is what aerobatics is
Oh
all about.
yes. Oh yes. We're freestyling. We are the freestyler. We're freestyling. Now we need to do a vertical up. There we go. Gonna get even higher and higher now. Oh yes, now it's time for us to do an outside loop. Here we go, it's just doing it the other way around. There we go. Now we have to do a nosedive. Now we have to plunge downward. Hopefully we don't crash into the bottom. There we go.
Time for
That's
you
it
to
done.
show off your style. Freestyle, that is.
Time to do some more freestyling. Time to do some more freestyling, baby. Oh yes. Gonna do some more air drifting. Knife flight. Wow. Low altitude again. Gonna go back to the lake. The lake is the best place, the forest is not, because you're always going into trees. So we're above our target. No, we crashed into a mast. We're back on the lake though. It doesn't bother us that much. Here we go. It's time for us to loop again. Yes, this is so fun, but then at the same time it makes me dizzy. It makes me dizzy in real life. It's time for us to roll. Yeah, that's how we roll. No, I've hit the tree.
This is when you cut
Because
loose
we're
again.
deep into the forest. Time for us to go and freestyle. Can we freestyle and do an air drift? Not quite. Might as well do a downward loop. We've done a bit of an air drift. There we go. Time for a vertical up. Is this a vertical up? Oh, we've got so lost and now we're in thick fog. There we go, we're doing the vertical up now. And I think we've reached our target already. We got some of the bonus points. We just needed 1,500. We got 2,739. And our followers have increased. So we are getting more popular. There we go. We've got our performance upgrades. But we may not need them right now. Because actually I am going to put the performance upgrades in. We've put in some new gear, a new gearbox. We're going to put in a new motor core as well. Here we go.
Points and you finding the best route between. Now, good luck on not getting lost. Only the top racers get to run here, which I guess says something about you. Don't get too cocky though. It's a long way from getting invited to sitting in the winner's circle.
It's off-roading time. I told you we were gonna do everything, and that's exactly what we've done. We've done a bit of everything, and we're going to close it with some off-roading. Oh yes. We're performance rates, it's 42 and the requirements is 30, so we're already above the requirements we need to be at. We've hit the NOS. Wow, off-roading is so fun. It's like dirt, but then the off-roading is more in depth. There's more you can do off-roading in the Crew 2 than in dirt, which surprises me, because if you want an off-road game, usually you turn to the dirt series. I'd say this is even better in my opinion. Well, and we get to bust some moves as well. We've gone into the lake, but we are beating the time set by the other guy. Going through a forest, up a hill, through some thick trees. That was close, but we didn't end up hitting it. Well, it's interesting that they don't give you a set route, they just ask you to follow where the checkpoint is in these types of races, which means that it's easy to crash into a tree like I did there. But thankfully we haven't lost too much time, as we're still miles ahead. We're going to go through another checkpoint. Oh yes. Oh yes, baby. Let's go. And that was a sharp turn we needed to take. But we are going to reach another checkpoint very soon. Now the finish is not too far now. Driver, drive anywhere, anytime. We get 2 motor stars. We're almost at the finish. Let's not make any mistake now. Maybe driving through this slightly dense forest probably might not be a good idea. Then it might be. Because the gaps are so small, man. Wow, there's some bigger gaps now. Gonna make it to the finish. Use some more NOS. Finish is in our sights. And here it is. The off-roading complete. We're just going to do some donuts around here. A victory donut. Oh yes. We're almost at popular now. Though we haven't quite unlocked the touring cars yet. Get some new brakes and tyres.
Got a moment where they realize why they're racing. For me, it was the day my bike went one way
Ouch.
I picked my bike up, climbed back on, and kept running. Won that race, too. Wouldn't let myself lose, no matter what. The details. Just the things you tell stories about later.
Yeah, I'd say that race went well for us. I got the check, got the win, got our name in the paper. Very well indeed.
Well, doing a cheeky burnout here. Although we're still not quite at popular level yet. Have we got the loot? What are these destination arrows showing? Oh, just other players who are online. But that is it for this episode. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please make sure to pound that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Serious.